technology, the new industrial revolution. Question, how many of you would consider yourselves technical? So how many of you then have an iPhone, an iPad, smart TV? Can you think about a day when you don't get up in the morning and check your iPhone, check your social media, control your heating, get into your electric car? I gave a talk recently to 100 10 to 13-year-olds. And at the start of that talk, I asked a question. So, who wants a career in technology? How many do you think put their hand up? 2. And they were boys. When I graduated business many moons ago, I literally applied to every company I could. Large companies, small companies, probably everything with graduate in the title. And eventually, I was left with a choice. Either work for a large tech business that was very well known on their graduate scheme, or work for a smaller toiletries manufacturer. Which one do you think I chose? The toiletries manufacturer. But why? The salary was far higher for a graduate in the tech business, but I used toiletries every day, and I didn't use tech every day. So why has it taken me this long to get to this point? So now I run and I own a cybersecurity business, employing many different people from many different backgrounds in sales, marketing, operations, finance, with only 15% of our workforce coming from a tech background. So why has it taken 24 years after graduation to get to this point? And the fact is that we are also struggling to find the talent in technology still. In my opinion, we are lazy hiring, only fishing from the same pool of talent and not spending time looking at the core competencies and skill sets people have and training and developing these people. Today is about why that needs to change and why technology can be a career for literally anyone. In my opinion, there are 2 types of barriers to a career in technology: invisible and visible. Let's have a think about the invisible ones, the ones that we can't see, but we know they're there. Confidence. I can't possibly send my CV into a tech business. They'll laugh me out the room. I've got no technical qualifications. Perception and awareness. Likely, if you ask people what a tech business is, they'll cite Google, Microsoft, Apple. And in reality, there are thousands of technical businesses out there. We just don't know it. And role models. Can you honestly say that you can get access to role models readily that work in tech, that can help you generate interest? And now let's think about the visible barriers, the ones that are there. Education. What are we teaching our children at IT GCSE? Are we teaching them about the careers in technology or how to use spreadsheets in Microsoft Office? The language used to promote technology is often quite aggressive and masculine, certainly in cyber, defend, attack, malware, and STEM, the acronym for science, technology, engineering, and maths, doesn't sound particularly appealing and almost elitist. According to government workforce data in 2020, only 17% of personnel in the tech industry are women. As a comparison, 46% of personnel in science-related roles are women. We have a long way to go. So we mentioned STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths. This wonderful acronym has been created in order to make these core subjects cool. But unfortunately, by creating an acronym doesn't necessarily appeal to everybody. And what about the arts? What about creativity? Well, that's interesting because now there's STEAM. Problem solved. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. Wonderful. And let's consider where arts and technology have always existed. The Eiffel Tower, Westminster Abbey. Arts or technology? Tower Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge. Arts or technology? McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, Porsche. Arts or technology? You see, arts and technology have always coexisted, and we need to start using examples, as I have just done, rather than trying to pigeonhole our children into roles that exist today. We need to educate our next younger generation, and we need to create so much more information around technology in order to inspire and encourage people to look at technology as anything from a YouTube star of the future right the way through to solving real world problems and everything in between. We need to interweave technology into every business discussion and every dining table discussion as young as primary school age. There are jobs in technology that don't exist today. To the employers out there, stop being lazy hiring. Challenge yourself on where you get your talent from and where the core competencies are that you need for your businesses. To the parents out there, start having some interesting conversations around the dining table about what your children want to do, what problems they want to solve, not what roles they want to fill. And to anybody else thinking technology is not for me, challenge yourself. What skills have you got? What core competencies do you have that you could utilize in the tech industry? So help me out. The next time I do a presentation to 110 to 13-year-olds and I ask the question, who wants a career in technology? At least 50% put their hand up. Because all industries need technology, and technology needs all skill sets.